How did the Russia-Ukraine war originate? Hello everyone, and welcome back to Timeless Tales. Today, we delve into a topic of global significance, the origins of the Russia-Ukraine war. This conflict has captured international attention, but understanding its roots requires navigating through a complex historical and geopolitical landscape. In this video, we'll trace the key events and decisions that led to the current situation, shedding light on the intricate web of factors that contributed to the tensions between Russia and Ukraine. To truly grasp the intricacies of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, let's delve deeper into the background. The Soviet Union's collapse in 1991 marked Ukraine's newfound independence, but it was not a seamless transition. The complex historical ties between Ukraine and Russia, coupled with Ukraine's desire to assert its sovereignty, created a delicate diplomatic dance. The issue of Crimea, historically part of Russia but transferred to Ukraine in 1954, became a focal point of contention, setting the stage for future disputes. As Ukraine navigated its identity formation, a tug-of-war emerged between those advocating for closer ties with the West and those favoring a continued alliance with Russia. This internal struggle manifested in the Orange Revolution of 2004, where mass protests influenced political change but failed to provide a definitive resolution. The unresolved nature of Ukraine's orientation fueled ongoing tensions and set the groundwork for the events that unfolded in 2014. In 2014, Ukraine's then-President Viktor Yanukovych, seen as pro-Russia, faced massive protests known as the Euromaidan movement, demanding closer ties with the European Union. Yanukovych's subsequent departure, amid accusations of corruption and a violent crackdown on protesters, led to a power vacuum and a pro-Western government coming to power. This political shift triggered a series of events that dramatically escalated the conflict, shaping the trajectory we witness today. The geopolitical struggle in the region intensified as Ukraine's political landscape transformed. Russia, alarmed by the potential westward shift of Ukraine, responded assertively. The annexation of Crimea in 2014 was Russia's bold move to secure its strategic interests, particularly its crucial naval base in the Black Sea. This action sparked international condemnation, leading to sanctions against Russia and further isolating it on the global stage. Simultaneously, the conflict in eastern Ukraine erupted, with pro-Russian separatists declaring independence in Donetsk and Luhansk. The complex web of alliances, with Russia supporting separatist groups and Western nations siding with Ukraine, transformed the conflict into a geopolitical chessboard. The ongoing struggle for influence exacerbated tensions and deepened the divide between Russia and Ukraine. Crimea annexation and international response. The annexation of Crimea was a turning point with far-reaching consequences. Russia's actions not only reshaped the map, but also reshuffled global alliances. The international community, including the European Union and the United States, responded with sanctions targeting key sectors of the Russian economy. This marked a significant deterioration in Russia's relations with the West and heightened the stakes in the ongoing conflict. The annexation also led to a re-evaluation of security dynamics in Europe. NATO, initially established to counter the Soviet threat during the Cold War, found renewed relevance as Eastern European nations sought protection against potential Russian aggression. The Crimea annexation underscored the importance of addressing security concerns in the region and reshaped the geopolitical landscape of Eastern Europe. The Russia-Ukraine conflict is not solely a struggle between nations. It's deeply rooted in internal divisions within Ukraine. The eastern regions, with a significant Russian-speaking population, became a focal point for pro-Russian sentiments. These divisions were not only linguistic, but also cultural and historical, with the eastern regions maintaining closer ties to Russia. Understanding the manipulation of these divides by various actors provides crucial insights into the internal complexities that fueled the conflict. As the conflict unfolded, the issue of Ukrainian identity became increasingly polarized. The struggle between those advocating for a Ukrainian national identity distinct from Russia and those promoting a shared historical and cultural heritage further complicated the path to resolution. These internal dynamics continue to influence the trajectory of the conflict, shaping the perspectives of those involved and external actors alike. The conflict has disrupted long-standing economic ties between Russia and Ukraine. Prior to the hostilities, the two nations had extensive trade relations, with Ukraine being a significant market for Russian goods. However, the annexation of Crimea and the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine led to a deterioration of economic ties. Both countries faced economic challenges as a result, with disruptions in trade routes and a loss of markets affecting industries on both sides. Moreover, the imposition of sanctions by Western nations on Russia has had profound economic consequences. These sanctions, targeting key sectors like finance, energy, and defense, have limited Russia's access to international markets and technology. The economic pressure has been a tool to influence Russian behavior, but it has also contributed to the economic challenges facing the Russian population. On the Ukrainian side, the conflict has strained the economy, exacerbating existing issues. The eastern regions, where much of the industrial base is concentrated, have been particularly affected. The destruction of infrastructure, displacement of populations, and the overall instability have hindered economic development. International aid and financial assistance have been crucial for Ukraine to navigate these economic challenges, but the path to sustainable economic recovery remains complex. The energy dimension, dominated by the natural gas sector, adds another layer to the economic intricacies. Russia has historically used its control over natural gas supplies as a political lever. Disputes over gas prices and supply interruptions have been recurrent themes in Russia-Ukraine relations. The rebuilding of infrastructure in war-torn areas, the restoration of economic ties, and the development of strategies to enhance economic resilience will be key challenges for both Russia and Ukraine. Additionally, the role of international actors, such as the European Union, in providing economic support and fostering economic stability in the region will be crucial for long-term peace and prosperity. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the complex layers of this global issue. Don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analyses and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.